picture this. Zelda goes Dynasty Warriors, and what is that? A new trailer or gameplay for the Order 1886? Wow, what the hell? Another 180 from Xbox from Microsoft? And Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice? So, there's a lot of stuff to talk about and I don't want to ignore it, so let's talk about that. Why? Because I can. Hello Internet, I hope you're having an awesome day. My name is Jordan Media, also known as Hyrule Warriors, and I welcome you to this safe space where we talk about news, stuff, and things that I found on the internet and I just want to talk about it. And there's a ton of stuff that I don't want to ignore. I don't want to just go by another week and say, oh, it just happened, because a lot of stuff happened and I want to talk about it. I think I just redundancies here. So, welcome to the show if this is the first time you see one of my videos. Yeah. So in the small time I have on this, I'll try to wrap up everything that might be like really important in terms of games and whatever this hand movement means. So the first thing about it, it's the new Zelda game that is going to be Hyrule Warriors. And it's basically Zelda with Dynasty Warriors. You haven't played Dynasty Warriors, it's basically go and kill everyone with your Grandmaster, Japan, Warrior, Samurai, over Matrix thing. Well, I'm just in a nutshell saying that how it is. So yeah, it's I'm just paraphrasing here. So they have showed us now new screenshots of the whole game, and they have shown right now Link in different kind of costumes, the new villain or somebody else that I don't recognize that has a good looking body or something like that, Shia, something like that, which for a Nintendo game, it's kind of interesting. From a Nintendo franchise, in a sense, it goes a little bit risque, the whole thing. So, good Nintendo? I don't even know. Okay, fine. So from this, we can only get that we're gonna get like a ton of characters to choose from fighting against maybe Hyrule, or even fighting against Ganon, or anything all that. We haven't seen Ganon or even Zelda. I wish we can actually play as Zelda and hopefully have like a kick-ass armor for her, like battling against everyone else, like going, yeah, I'm a princess, I'm a warrior princess, and showing us finally has a main character in her, well, name in her own game, The Legend of Zelda. So why the hell not? And I gotta admit, I really like what they did with the armor type for Impa. I mean, it's not intrusive. She can actually move out because as far as I know, she is like a really agile character that can move around, and he'll be like really fast. So heavy armor, all that will be like really hard for her to go on. And obviously enough, it still manages a way to not objectify her like a woman. In a sense, I've been talking about all this about the sex appeal of video game characters, and that's how you can actually work with a character. That's actually how it works. It has the armor for, like, it has the suit for a female body. It has a suit for an armor, and it might not be like the best armor for fighting all, but since she's really agile, it demands that it says that a character is really fast. So yeah, I'm good with it, and hopefully we see the next following armors in the next updates from Nintendo, or even a bigger trailer. Next up, we have that Microsoft has done another 180 on their what can I say, console demands, or what they were supposed to be offering. But the whole deal is that at first they wanted to have DRM on it. Okay, it went away. DRM down. So you won't be able to share games with your friends. Now you can actually share friends, like it has always been done. So, and they always said that the main feature of the Xbox One, because it is an entertainment system, it's not a gaming console, it's like more an entertainment system, is that the Kinect will be like always on, checking what you're doing. Like, people thought it was going to be intrusive and all that, but the Kinect was kind of the selling point of that console, not just because of the graphics or it's because it's next gen, because there's a lot of a mixed bag of saying what really is next gen. Is it because of the graphics or the features of the console? But I might be digressing here. But What happened now is that they're gonna start selling the Xbox One with no Kinect, a Kinectless Xbox One, which says a lot of their changes and all their policies. We're saying like, what the hell is happening with Microsoft? What the hell is happening with the real sales number of the Xbox One? Let's remind you all that Titanfall was supposed to be maybe the poster boy, the poster game, that the Halo that will actually launch the console. But unfortunately, from this and other rumors that it says that Titanfall might be coming to PS3 or even PS4, kind of says that maybe Titanfall, it's not that successful as we think. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but if we're seeing this whole changes going from $4.99 to $3.99 at this time, and seeing that maybe Titanfall is not doing very well on that, it says a lot of what's happening to the company. So I think with one more and we'll have a 1080 on the whole change of policies on Microsoft. So just keep it spinning, just keep it spinning. Now, if you haven't seen the footage for the new game, that it's the Order 1886, that is Nextgen. Sure, we'll be talking about that. It's particles. That it's gonna have like a more fluid graphics and all engine. But here's the thing: everything you see on that gameplay looks like full motion video, and no, it's gameplay, direct gameplay. And unfortunately, we don't know how much it's gonna be, like how fast in frame rate it's gonna be, because the whole streaming of the video was like a little bit clunky. Some people are saying it's gonna be 24 frames just for getting like the cinematic feeling, or it's gonna try to keep up the 60 frames per second for it. I'll be happy if you can actually have both options if you want to play it like that. So why the hell not? So that's Nextgen. Particles means everything, because if they can actually smooth everything, not just like using particles for creating everything, but in a sense that particles means that the power of the console can actually handle much better graphics, much better movement, and they have no reason to do games that no longer look next gen in a sense. So if you're actually thinking about next gen, this is your game. The last thing I want to talk about is that they finally dropped the name for the next Batman, Man of Steel movie. I don't even know if it's gonna be a sequel or something like that, but they have finally announced it, that it's Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. And that means one thing. One, it's gonna be Batman versus Superman. And if it's not a Superman movie, why Batman is first in the title, I don't really know. It sounds better. Or alphabet number, I don't really know. The whole point of this name is it's gonna be basically the prequel to the Justice League movie, and there's a little bit of problem there, because they're trying to put in this movie so many heroes that we barely knew in a sense of the universe, of the movie universe, because we don't have like a Green Lantern, okay, a good Green Lantern, or in this DC universe, Green Lantern movie, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, or even the Batman. I think it's not even the Christopher Nolan Batman. It's a different Batman. It's the Frank Miller Batman. But they're gonna keep the Superman from Man of Steel. So I don't know. How are we gonna know about the other characters? Either one, they're gonna get a series, or two, it's the plan from DC that if this movie goes well, they'll try to do a series about it. Now, hear me right now. The Flash series is gonna start pretty soon. They're going to try to introduce a character, and for what I've seen so far, I want to see that series. I want to see what's happening, what's gonna happen with the Flash, how the Flash was created and all that. A little bit of a problem with the design with the costume, but besides that, it makes sense that if maybe instead, hear me out, DC is not trying to do movies to tie in their own universe. What they will try to do, it's series that later on will try to tie into the Justice League movies. Is it too crazy to believe that? I mean, think about it. Arrow is working pretty well, and now we're gonna have Flash. What about if we get like a Wonder Woman series, like not the cancel one, but like a real Wonder Woman, Cyborg? Like we start getting like mini series that will explore much better or worse the characters on the DC universe. Maybe instead of doing movies, they'll want to do series. I don't see a bad. I mean, if it works and DC actually makes a good deal with it and actually portray the characters and give us the real heroes, it might freaking work. So yeah, and obviously the change of the Manhunter, Martian Manhunter name to just Manhunter is just pretty stupid. And also, is he the writer or the director, Diaz, David, whoever is actually managing the whole universe in the DC movies? It's really screwed up, saying something about She-Hulk being like the female objectification of us heroine, and that she was meant to the Hulk to fuck. That she was the only thing the Hulk will fuck. Which even someone like me knows that She-Hulk is the cousin. Yeah, it's the Hulk's cousin. So awkward in a sense. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. So what do you guys think? Zelda, the new generations, the 180s constant 180s that we're seeing with Microsoft, and obviously Batman versus Superman. Well, be Superman. They cannot. Where's the S? Well, but anyway. So yeah, what do you think about all this? Is it gonna work? Do you like it? Do you not? Let me know in the comments. And obviously, that will be the end of the episode. So do you like this format? Do you like me to talk a little bit more about this? Or do you want me to go the other format that I normally go with the news and at least give you like what you missed? Sorry it's a little bit longer, but wanted to cover some things. So comment, discuss, video response. We're gonna be talking about it next time on Gerardo Magia, also known as Hyrule Warriors. See you guys next time. And I'm turning on the air conditioner because it's hot.